Alright guys, it's me Hop. Welcome back to another explanation of the weekly SAP puzzle. Today, we're doing SAP Puzzle 4. I just made this on stream. Hopefully it's right. It's probably guaranteed to be right because I'm the best player in the world, but it's like, toss up, you know? So, here's the puzzle. 3-6 ox, level 2 in the back, level 1, 4-2 hog. Then we got a level 3 rabbit with mushroom at 1-4. We got a level 2 turtle with mushroom at 1-5. We got a level 1, 1-1 badger. On the other board, we have a 3-4 level 1 hog. We have a 5-3 level 1 wolvie. We have a 1-5 level 2 whale. We have a 1-1 level 1 tiger. And we have a 3-7 level 2 whale. Let's get into it. Let's start with the starter battles. So at the start of battle, both whales eat in the order, in attack order, although it's not really important. Because the tiger's ability will still go off for the second whale, even though it gets eaten. So this means that our 3-7 whale now has a tiger inside of it, and our 1-5 whale has a hedgehog and a wolvie inside of it. But since the hedgehog is a feint ability, we're triggering. Going trigger mode. So we get the first feints. We get the first feints here. As we know, there is a hedgehog on the other side of the board as well. So both hedgehogs are going to die and shoot their seed at one another's teams and even their own teams. This gives us some interesting interactions. First of all, let's talk about the health that we lose. Since the ox didn't start with the melon, it goes into 3-2. The 1-4 rabbit dies, and the 1-5 turtle dies as well. We also get the whales taking damage. The 1-5 whale goes down to 1-1, and the 3-7 whale goes down to 3-3. There's two more interesting interactions that comes of this hedgehog. First of all, Mr. Badger, Stinky Badger, poots everywhere. However, this poot is silent and not deadly. No one smells a thing. The badger doesn't even get to leave his lasting mark. He's dead. 0 damage. Is the 1-1 badger snipes round down. Most of you guys would never catch that. Me personally, I never would have needed any help to figure that one out. So let's go on to the second interesting interaction. And there he is. It's Mr. Wolvie. Now, rabbit's dead. Turtle's at 1 health. Hedgehog's dead. Badger's dead. All this Wolvie is here to do is say fuck ox. Now, you might be thinking, what are we talking about, Wolvie? Wolvie's inside the whale. But here's the thing, is we're still in the feint phase. We have not reached the summon phase yet, meaning that the Wolvie still exists, just in spirit. His ability still exists in spirit. And what that means is that both triggers of Hedgehog doing 2 damage to each whale twice gets Wolvie's first trigger, which moves Ox from 3-2 down to 3-1. Now we reach the next phase, which is not the summon phase, as you might be guessing. It's actually the friend ahead feint phase. Now, this is an interesting ordering. Me personally has decided officially, and if it's not right, then the game needs to change it themselves. But me personally has decided the order of phases. We get feint, then we get Wolvie, like hurt triggers kind of stuff, and then we get friend ahead feints, and then we get knockout. Those will always go in that order. Because as we know, like for example, Rhino, Ox. The Rhino's always going to strip the Ox melon because knockout always goes after friend head feints. I digress. Along the same vein of the Wolvie soul still existing, the rabbit soul also still exists, that level 3 rabbit with the mushroom, which means that when Ox gets its friend feint trigger, refreshing its first melon, it also gains 1 attack up to 4, and it gains 3 health up to 4, leaving it at 4-4. Let's move on. The summon phase. Rabbit's back, and it's here for blood. Now, where do we stand? Great question. We are currently looking at this board right here. 4-4 Ox with melon. 1-1 rabbit, now that is resummoned. 1-1 toil with the mushroom versus 1-1 whale, 3-3 whale. Now, we finally get into a little bit of action. The first things first, we get Trader Joe's. Now, what comes out of Trader Joe's? Whale dies, hooting out his hog and little dude, man. Whatever that unit's name is. Wolvie. Shout out Marvel. Shout out forgot the actor's name. Cool dude though. I'll think of it later. I might just randomly spout it out in the middle of us talking about the rest of the fight, but we'll get there. So since the whale has the tiger behind it, the whale's level 2, the tiger's level 1. The unit that the whale would have eaten if the tiger doesn't exist. I don't know if I like this hand symbol actually. The unit that the tiger would have eaten if it doesn't exist, is going to be the level 2 unit that gets spit out, and the unit that the tiger causes the whale to eat is the level 1 unit that spits out. Which means that we enter this board state with a 3/3 whale with a tiger inside of it. Don't forget about him. 5/3 Wolvie, 3/4 hog. These are the original stats, of course, as we know how whale works. This is a level 2 Wolvie. Keep in mind, this is a level 1 hog. Keep in mind. Versus a level 1 turtle, a level 1, a level 3 rabbit who is now. Wait, where did that melon come from? Yo, who put that there? Hold on, sorry. Hugh Jackman, by the way. Guy's guy. Got him out. And a 4/4 Ox with melon. Turtle Death was, yep. Hold on. Yep. Hold on. Oh, the first Turtle Death because of the Trader Joe's. Silly me. Ignore everything I just said. Trader Joe's, obviously, because I went over the whale, but what I forgot to mention was that the turtle also dies, giving the rabbit melon, getting it to 1/4, and the turtle coming back to life. Apologies. Now, we have a kerfuffle. You can kind of foresee the kerfuffle here. But what ends up happening in this kerfuffle, rabbit, dead. Turtle, dead. Wolverine, hedgehog, dead. Right? 3/4 into 1/1. Goes down to 3/3 and trades. 3/4 into 1/4 with melon. 3/2. 3/4 into 1/4 with melon. 1/1. 3/1. 3/4 into 1. 3/1 into 1/4 with melon. Right. But interestingly, don't you dare forget. Shout out Hugh Jackman, by the way. Hugh Jackman comes to shine. Because the hedgehog just got hit 4 times, meaning that we get a level 2 Wolverine trigger. And as we spoke about before, the order in which things go. Interestingly, since this trigger, ignore everything I just said, the Wolverine takes this Ox down to 4/1. I actually think this is wrong. This Ox doesn't have a melon because the hedgehog pooted. Hold on. Hedgehog pooted first, causing the Ox to have no melon. Hold on. The hedgehog poots. The hedgehog poots, causing the Ox to have no melon when this Wolverine takes its health. Not massively important, because what ends up happening obviously we had to connect it there, I didn't want to get lost, is the Ox refreshes its melon, now that all of this is resolved, with the dead rabbit helping out, because we have not reached the summon phase yet, so that the Ox gets his melon back to 4/4. Dead rabbit, dead hedgehog, dead turtle, 4/4 Ox, and we move. Now, the final fight. Ox, melon head, 4/4, bangs into 5/3, 5/1 Wolvie even because of the hedgehog dead. 4/4 ox, 3/1 whale, 4/1 ox, dead whale. And then the 1/1 tiger comes out. The ox and the tiger, both on death's door, whinging in pain, look at each other and realize that this fight is not just for their own lives, it's for their honor. And in a graceful, honorable ending, the ox and the tiger decide to I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of the way to make it not morbid now that I've made it kind of like personal, that I made these animals kind of personable, but they both die together and it's a draw. The end. Thanks guys. It's been real.